Hello one and all, and yet again I am GeorgeCrecy. Today on this little journey that we've been taking, we are now standing at the Harpers Ferry National Park. And behind me, for one example, we have the John Brown's Fort. Now that isn't actually its original location, it's actually quite a ways distant from where it's supposed to be, closer to where that embankment is right there. And that embankment is also not quite original. During the 1890s, the B&O Railroad decided that they wanted to get above the floodplain, so they built up that embankment there to help protect their railroad. But at the time, that was actually where the U.S. Armory was, back during the 1850s and 60s, during the time of the Civil War. Unfortunately, in 1861, the Confederates did burn down most of the arsenal, taking also most of the parts with them to Richmond, as well as to down in Charleston, to create various armories there for themselves. But beyond that, it was in the John Brown's Fort, at least via that original there, that you had John Brown try to do a raid here in Harpers Ferry, trying to bring arms and equipment to those he would view as slaves trying to get away from their masters. But during the time of the Civil War, this place had a very vast change in terms of going from a civilian town to all of a sudden becoming a town that was completely taken over by a military occupying force. There was a martial law that was put in place and various other problems that went along with such occupation. And this was by both Confederate as well as Union troops.